Hello, everyone. Welcome to True Path Astrology. This is Rajni. Hope you guys are all doing well and safe. Now, Mars will be moving to the sign of Leo on July 20th, 2021, and will stay there until September 6th, 2021. And in my monthly prediction videos, in the past few videos, you may have heard me talk about Mars being debilitated and how it affected most of the signs. But now, I wanted to do this video to bring you the good news that Mars is moving out of its debilitation from the sign of Cancer and moving into Leo on July 20th. Yes, this is a beautiful change and is going to bring a lot of favorable changes to almost all of you, except one or two of the signs. And I cannot wait to share with you as to how this transition of Mars is going to bring those favorable changes to all the signs, starting from Aries to Pisces. Now, Mars entering into Leo signs means it is a friendly sign. It's going into a friendly sign. Now, you see, Mars denotes courage, energy, discipline, and confidence. Mars also denotes younger siblings. Now, Mars is the Karaka for the third house of courage, meaning significator. Now, Mars is considered a minister, and we know Sun is king. So minister going into the king's house. You can imagine how nice that can be. Now, this change is going to bring much respite to many of your challenges that some of you had been facing in the past few months, I should say. Now, before I go further, I'd like to request those visiting my channel for the first time to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And of course, don't forget to hit the bell icon so that any new videos I post, you will be notified of that right away. Also, if you'd like personal consultation from me, you may visit my website or you can email me to book an appointment. So without much ado, let us move ahead and talk about Aries first. And I'm going to timestamp it so you can jump to your sign and skip the rest. And also, if you know what Mahadasha period you are running, you'll be able to understand and glean from this prediction much better. And also remember, this is a general prediction and we are talking about transit of Mars, I mean. Now, Aries. Now, Mars is your ruler. Mars will be transiting your fifth house, which is a trine house and is considered excellent. For students, this period is going to be extremely good. They will be so energized and disciplined in their studies. They will be able to put their best efforts, full focus on their studies, and the students will do very well. Now, students who are trying to support themselves, their own education, or trying to support themselves towards their education by working part-time, they will be able to increase their income at this time. Now, those who are looking to have children, this is the best time for women to get pregnant. Now, since Mars is with Venus in the fifth house, this is a great time for those who are into love and romance. And it's also a great time to plan your marriage between the period July 20th and September 6th. That's a great period to make wedding plans. Now, those not yet found the love of their life, this period is a great time to find that love. So move ahead. Let's move on to Taurus. Now, Taurus, Mars for Taurus ascendant is transiting your fourth house of mother, fourth house of property and vehicle, and also your happiness around your home environment. Fourth denotes all that. Now, Mars for Taurus ascendant is great, is a Ati Marak planet. It's a great Marak planet, but still Mars is going to support you in matters related to buying new property or even vehicle for some of you. Now, Venus is the ruler for Taurus ascendant, and Mars being with Venus could bring huge expenses for some of you at this time. And if you have taken any loans, that could bring you some trouble, meaning you may find it difficult to pay back your loans. Now, good news is those in any creative field like acting, singing, cinema, theater, stage, or any type of entertainment, you will find this period extremely beneficial. And you will experience everything is going very smooth for you in your related field. And those in job will also find this period a very favorable period. Now, moving on to Gemini. Now, Mars will be transiting your third house. Now, third house is the house which denotes initiatives, courage, younger siblings, neighbors, short distance travels. So those of you who were feeling somewhat lazy or hesitating to take any initiatives will find themselves suddenly very energetic, and you're so ready to put in that efforts. I mean, not just normal efforts. I mean, so much full-fledged efforts, the best efforts you have ever put. And you're so ready to take on new challenges at this time that there is no stopping you. If you had any goals to achieve or any objectives in your head, you will go to every possible extreme, and you will think in your mind that I will achieve that goal of mine, come what may. So you're so energized, and you want to get that done. And some of you may see that those challenges as life challenges, and you will take steps and march towards that goal so passionately at this time. And the good news is you will also succeed at the end in your endeavor to realizing your goals and objectives. So the more good news is your income will rise high, so much that your income will be proportionately, it will measure up equal to the high level of effort you put in, if you know what I mean. I simply said, a high amount of effort will bring equally high amount of increased income, if you understand what I mean. Now, after July 20th, your health will improve. The problems you may have been facing thus far related to estrangement from any close family members or any near and dear ones will vanish, and you will start to enjoy good health. And you will also enjoy great bonding with near and dear ones. So we can conclude that the transit of Mars in Leo sign is great for all Gemini ascendant. Now moving on to Cancer. So for Cancer ascendants, Mars is transiting your second house of speech, second house of wealth and family. You will find yourself speaking very confidently, and others will be impressed with your confidence in your speaking and in your speaking ability. Now, you will also be courageous and be ready to take on all kinds of initiatives. You are ready to put in that effort that is necessary. And some of you will make decisions and commitment, and you will do everything in your stride to back it up and fulfill it. It's like no turning back on your commitment at this time. Because of that, you will be successful in any kind of endeavor you take right now, and be it in your career or be it in your business, you're sure to succeed, see success there. Now, Mars rules the 10th house of career and profession. So definitely good for career matters, and you can expect increase in your income through your career. The only negative here is, since Mars transiting the second house of speech, there will be no filter in whatever you say, the way you say, and that may create some conflicts with your family members at this time. And it could even estrange you from your close near and dear ones, but your confidence will be still very high at this time. Now, moving on to Leo. Mars is transiting in your own sign, Leo. Now, Mars also is the ruler of your 9th house of luck and fortune. So luck is going to favor you during this period for sure. Now, if you are planning to do anything related to your property or anything related to your buying a new vehicle, you can go ahead and do it. It's a great period for that. And those who are in job, some of you may change jobs at this time, and this period could also bring some huge rise in your income from a job at this time for some of you. It's also a great time for those in your own business as well. So overall, increase in wealth is a great possibility for all Leo ascendants. And I would say Mars transit is a very good transit for all Leo ascendants. Now moving on to Virgo. Now Mars is transiting your 12th house, forming a yoga called Viparit Raj Yoga. And this Viparit Raj Yoga will help you with repayment of any loans if you may have taken any in the past. And it may even bring great improvement in your health, meaning those who were suffering from any illness would experience full recovery at this time. And your self-confidence will rise. And those already assisting their younger siblings money-wise, monetarily, I would say this period could end up, having to spend more money on your younger siblings. Your health will be good, your reputation will rise, and you will enjoy good income flow, which will increase for some of you as well. Moving on to Libra. Now Mars will be transiting your 11th house, and some of you could face, I would say, some kind of loneliness, mainly meaning mentally lonely at this time. The best advice to you would be, since Mars transiting the 11th house of income and gain, it would be best for you to keep your mind busy in focusing on increasing your income at this time, rather than your mind focusing inwardly to all the problems that may be going on. So I would say try and divert your mind to any creative ideas to increase your income. You're sure to benefit. And this time period will make you work so hard that at times your body may ache and you may feel tired, but nonetheless do it anyways, and you're sure to benefit. And you will be able to bring a balance into your life that way. Scorpio. Now Mars is transiting your 10th house. Scorpio ascendant, I know you've had some tough times in the past few months when Mars was in debilitation. But you know that, I don't have to say it, but I'm bringing good news for you right now. And that is Mars transiting your 10th house of career and profession will bring that much awaited success in your career at this time for some of you. Your boss will recognize your hard work and will consider you for a promotion for some of you. And your boss and colleagues will notice a, I can say, renewed sense of confidence you will be sporting at your workplace. Your feeling of inner turmoil that you had been experiencing in the past few months during the Mars debilitation will now vanish. You will find this Mars transit extremely beneficial and productive, I should say, freeing you from all kinds of negative feelings you may have had in the recent past. And some of you will even move on to make new decisions in your life for your future. And moving on to Sagittarius. Now Mars is transiting your 9th house of luck and fortune. Wow, one of the best things for you about this transit is Mars rules both the trine houses, like the 5th and the 9th. So those in love and romance and those wanting to get married, I would say opportunities are opening up for you big time right now. Your income will rise and grow for some time to come. And some of you may face oppositions with your elder siblings, but nothing so serious to worry about. Now, students will do well in their studies. And those who had been facing some health challenges in the past few months will find their health improving and even recovering during this period. So great time for Sagittarius ascendant, this transit of Mars. Now, Capricorn, now Mars is transiting your 8th house. Well, it is not considered that good. Now, there are possibilities of some sudden accidents for some of you. So be extremely careful while driving cars. You are advised not to take any new initiatives if you can avoid it, that is, especially relating to property matters or matters relating to buying a new vehicle during this period. That will not go well for you. Your speech may be hurtful to the others, bringing conflict with your close family members. Now, overall, I would say it's Mars transit is not a great transit for you. And I must say for Capricorn ascendant especially. So take this period one day at a time and watch how you talk to others, and don't take any initiatives if you can avoid it, as I said earlier. Continue doing what you have been doing and try not to stir up things unnecessarily, I would say. Incorporate meditation in your daily routine, and I'm sure you will come out of the difficult situation very, very soon. Remember, the intensity of any of these adverse effects I talked about will vary depending on what Mahadasha time period you're currently running and how the planets are positioned in your own birth chart. So that needs to be remembered. Now, Aquarius, for you, Saturn being your ruler and Saturn transiting the 12th house right now, you could already be experiencing some huge expenses, unnecessary expenses. And some of you may have traveled abroad or may have taken some long distance travels or traveled far away from your home. Now, Mars is right now transiting your 7th house from July 20th. Now, great period for business people and those in jobs. Some of you could get some transfer orders to a new location at this time. Now, since 7th house is a house of marriage partnership or even business partnership, make sure that you maintain peace at home with your partner, with your spouse, as well as don't create any conflict with your business partnership as well during this time. Your health will be at optimum, so nothing to worry on that front. So for Aquarius ascendant, it's fairly okay transit. Moving on to the last sign, Pisces. Mars is transiting your 6th house. There is bound to be some conflict with your close family members, and especially due to your harsh speech. You could avoid this conflict by taking good care of how you speak to the others. I would say think twice before you say or say anything. Now, also make sure you're not spending unnecessarily during this period. Otherwise, you could find a huge dent in your bank balance somewhere down the road. So some of you may have possibilities to go on a long distance travel at this time. And also a favorable time to get good news from faraway places for some of you. Good news about one thing or the other, whatever you're doing or whatever you're dealing with, international dealings, I would say. Your health will be good overall, except make sure that you stay hydrated well and follow good daily routine to maintain your good health. Your finance will be good as well. You could see your bank balance rise during this period. Your income and gain will see some good increase as well. So I'm sure, except for Capricorn ascendant and somewhat for Aquarius ascendant, all others of you are sure to find this Mars transit on July 20th quite favorable, bringing that much needed respite to many of your problems you may have been facing in the recent past. So hope you enjoy the coming few months, and thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.